Welcome to part 4 of the product demo series, MAX Ground Data System. In the last video, part 3, Sequences and Target Planner, we dove into the sequencer and how to create sequences aboard the spacecraft, as well as the SOLIS Target Planner's ability to create sequences based on any number of target objects within SDK. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the MAX Ground Data System and its usefulness with SOLIS throughout the entire system development lifecycle. We're going to start by opening up SOLIS. This is the same SOLIS scenario that we have been configuring over the last few videos, so because of that, I need to go to Mission Sequence Definition and remove the target plan from my execution list. So I'm going to move SOLIS over to the side here, and I'm going to run MAX at x times real time with a 5 times multiplier. Now that MAX is up and running, I can connect GDS to this running instance of MAX within SOLIS. This is the same MAX GDS that is used on orbit, only difference being I don't have to wait for any ground station passes or issue file downloads because I have constant communication to my running instance of MAX. So now that I have MAX GDS connected to my SOLIS scenario, I can issue commands to look at telemetry that is live running in MAX currently. So let's say that I am interested in the battery telemetry. I can bring up a telemetry window and it's showing me all of the telemetry values for the battery as it's running currently. I can also bring up telemetry windows for specific telemetry channels that I am interested in. So let's say I'm interested in seeing a telemetry window that has the vehicle roll, pitch, and yaw. I can bring that up just like this, and now I have this specific telemetry window running and showing me live telemetry from MAX. The other thing you can do is issue commands just as if it were on orbit. So let's run the same command that we were running earlier when we were commanding the slew of the spacecraft. So let's issue the slew track command. The slew time is 0. We're going to use rendezvous slew as the slew mode. We're going to go to nadir track. And our clocking option, we're going to use spacecraft orbit normal. We issue that command. We can see that the spacecraft is beginning to respond to that command. If we look back into the SOLIS run status window, we can see that that command came through here just as it showed us in GDS. And we can also see the spacecraft summary as we did as if we were using the real-time commanding. Another way to look at the telemetry is through a Grafana dashboard. With MAX GDS running, connected to a Postgres database, we can visualize all of that telemetry within this Grafana dashboard. All this telemetry is streaming in live from my SOLIS scenario. So to demonstrate that, I can issue another command. So this time, let's send a command to slew to SunTrack. And we're going to use a 0 slew time. We'll once again use rendezvous slew for the slew mode. We'll use SunTrack. And our clocking vector will use spacecraft velocity. We issue that command. I'll minimize this window. And then as we see this update, we saw that the EVR updated. We can see that our rates are beginning to respond to that command, showing us that the spacecraft is slewing. All of these Grafana dashboard panels are configurable to be able to view any telemetry that you want that is coming from MAX. In this video, we demonstrated using MAX GDS in a true test-like-you-fly configuration while connected to a SOLIS scenario running the MAX flight software. We also showed viewing the telemetry in a Grafana dashboard. In the next video, we will be demonstrating the MAX development tool.